Okay, so talk us through this, please.
Okay, so this is a PC balancing box, and it takes a signal from like either a computer or a phone or something, anything with like a 3.5mm jack output, and it will balance it into a signal going into a desk. So if we put that in stereo, we only need one output.
So what does that do?
It's almost like a DI box, changing the line level, what's coming out your phone, into a mic level to going into a desk.
Okay.
But it can merge the signal basically. So I'm sending stereo down there, and it's coming out. It could come out stereo via 2 XLRs, or mono into one input on the desk.
Okay.
Okay.
So why do you need this? Why not just plug it straight into there?
You could, if you had a desk with line inputs, you could just plug like a thing like your phone straight in. But a mic input is a higher level, so it has to. Sorry, that's the wrong way around. A line input is a higher level, so it has to convert the signal.
Okay.
Okay. So, looks like there's a patch on this desk as well, because I've gone into channel 1, I think. Oh no, I haven't, that's why. So I go into channel 1, we get signal on channel 1, and then it shows me the signal there really easily. But if I select that channel, you've got things like gain, so you can wind it right down, and very, very low signal. If you wind the gain up to a decent level, so it's not peaking on your input.
What is the difference between, say, gain and just general turning the volume up?
So the gain is what you call the input gain. So it's, if you had your gain too low, you wouldn't be able to get enough volume on your output. But if the gain was too high, it'd peak the preamp on the input, and it'd sound all distorted and horrible on your output. So you have to find a good gain somewhere in the middle to get a good level on your output, basically.
Yeah, depending on what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then, if I route that to
So route that, what do you mean?
sorry, so yeah, on a digital desk you can route all your inputs to your outputs. So the outputs on here are set as 7 and 8. So if I had 2 speakers plugged in, stereo, I'd go out of 7 and 8 on the desk. So I'd route the input signal to 7 and 8.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So any other technical things like, I mean, we've powered it up and we know that all that works. Would you be happy sending this out? You'd be confident that this would work on the field?
I'd make sure that things like, or everything is working. So you go through, look for all different menus, make sure all the controls are working. So like there straight away, use the gain, but you can play with things like all the dynamics, compressors and gates and things. Make sure that everything works as it should. Change the EQ.
And what sort of documentation do you need to do? Like once you've sort of checked something over, is there something like, say for instance you do it all the day before but you're not in the next day, how does the person who comes in to check the equipment or come with the equipment know that it's done?
When we get a job come in, we will have all it listed out on our computer system, and then as we're prepping, we'll be prepping off a load sheet. So we will stripe up everything that's prepped. So like I'd have the list of everything that would be in this flight case. So there'd be the desk, there's an iPad, a router, 3 amp IEC. So I'd stripe everything off with a highlighter as we go through working out what's prepped and ready to go.
Okay. Do you have an example of one of these?
Yes, if we look over here on a job that is sort of ready. So in this flight case, well, sorry, everything else we do, we write on the flight case what's in the case. So it's got the job number, which is a reference for us to work out what job it is.
Yeah.
The production, and then everything that's in the flight case. So in here there's 2 4x1 amps and 1 D12 amp. But if I go and get the paperwork for that, it will show everything that's in there has been striped off and ready.
Okay, cool. Right, thank you. Right, well I think that's probably us. Henry, do you want to pack it all away?
Okay. Okay, right, I will turn off the input there and unplug that.
Just wait till he gets his gear up and then we can start. Yeah. I'll find, what town are you? Seven? I'll find one online. Cool. I'll tell you which one.
Let me know.
I'll tell you what, mine was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Find the one I had, it was unbelievable.
I've not done anything for the past
Okay. So then we can switch off the desk, switch on the back. Don't need to do any sort of power down procedure on these, with some desks you do. Like a QS, Q6 to go through a menu and actually tell it that you can shut it down and then shut it down.
Because essentially there's a computer in there.
Yeah. So if this was being prepped now, I'd leave the IEC in, because obviously when it gets to that.
Is this quite a new desk then?
They're not that new, they're fairly new, but not that new.
Probably has flash memory though.
Yeah.
Because it's flash memory you need to shut down.
Okay. I know for a fact you don't need to shut this down.
Yeah, with hard drive memory you need to make sure that it stopped wearing and sorted itself out,
Yeah.
but with flash memory you don't really need to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And in there is a router, so you can control the desk wirelessly. There's an iPad in the back here. Download an app, and you can basically do everything that you can stand in front of that wirelessly on an iPad.
That was the iPad. Wow. It's quite a
Joys
kit, isn't
of
it?
digital.
Yeah, no, it's great. Right, cool.